Hello, I'm John Kenny and welcome to this video today. We're going to talk about life's early impacts and why they're so important to us as we grow up into adults. There are two reasons why life's early impacts are so important to us. The first reason is when we are born, our brain is born in what I like to call survival mode. So the primary function of your brain when you're born is to survive. So everything that we learn as children, our brain tries to remember in order to help us to survive. Now, most importantly, our brain is also negatively biased. It's negatively biased because it needs to remember the negative things, because the negative things that we remember are the things that are going to keep us safe in the future. Now, if we experience a lot of negative events in our early life, then our brain is then trying to survive those events. So if we experience a lot of pain, a lot of loss, neglect, abandonment, whatever the negative thing that we experience, because it's done in survival mode, our brain really needs to hold on to that information for when it happens again, so it knows how to cope. Now that's the first reason. The second reason is because when we are children, our brain waves are a lot slower. Our brain waves are called theta waves. And they're nice and spaced out and nice and slow because your brain is in a very high learning phase. When we're children, we need to learn a lot and we need to learn it quickly. So our brain needs to be able to absorb and learn a lot of information. So our brain waves are nice and spaced out and nice and slow for all of that information to be absorbed. Because when we're adults, our brain waves are in beta phase. And that's why we find things a lot harder to learn when we're adults, because they're a lot faster, they're a lot closer together, and the information is harder to absorb. Now if we put the two things together, theta waves and our brain being in survival mode, that's why when we experience negative events when we're children, they have a tendency to stay with us throughout our lives. Because your brain has learned to survive them, it needs to remember them, but they've also learnt them at a very deep learning level. I hope you've enjoyed this video today and it's been helpful. If you'd like to know more information or how coaching may be able to help you in your life, then please do visit our website www.johnkennycoaching.com, where you can fill out a contact form or just give us a call on the number provided. If you do feel like coaching is something you'd be interested in, we can then look to book in a complimentary consultation and see how it can help you in your life. You take care of yourself, and I'll see you again soon.